Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try MarketGurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously. Create dozens of quick lists. Display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Swing Trading Show, Wednesday, August 31st, 2016. The market are under correction this morning. Everything is going down. The crude oil is going down. The gold is going down. The minings are going down. Most of the sector are in a correction. One sector was resisting a little bit, was the industrial this morning, and finally took the same direction as the other. And there's lots of profit taking on the financial sector as well. Look, this morning went down and then up and then woof, the sector rose more than enough so far. So if we look at the market right now, you will easily see that it's going down everywhere. Every single sector are now under correction. So it's a sell-off. It's a selling movement. There's a lot of sellers on the market right now. So if you look at the crude oil here, the support is really broken, and it's the beginning of a new bearish cycle. There isn't much stuff in the news, nothing that's worthwhile to talk about this morning. Nothing can really affect anything. There's no news on the market justifying this correction. It's just that the market was ready for that correction. And if we look at the index, still we haven't broke this very important support here on the Nasdaq market, but it's once more being tested. And but the Dow Jones is having a little bit more pressure too, but still tightly sitting on this support there. And the SPY is the same, and the TSX has just broken its support this morning, so getting towards the other one. And so the situation is a selling situation. So that's what we see. Okay, so that's the industrial sector right now. Since it broke yesterday's neutral movement and today already. It seems like even this sector, which was one of the strongest with the financials, has changed direction in the very short term. So look at the profit taking. The sector has experienced. So there's a lot of selling here. So we lost all of yesterday's gain. So and even a little bit more. So so far it's the end of the bullish cycle, and if we look at the technology that was bullish too, it's becoming neutral. So the bullish momentum is dead everywhere now. And if we look at the other sector, we have many bearish sector, which is healthcare, utilities has broken its support yesterday, and it's maintaining the bearish direction, and the mining also, and the gold that broke down yesterday, maintaining to the downside again. And now it's the turn of the energy sector. I told you many times that sooner or later the stock will follow if the crude oil keeps going down, and that's exactly what happened. So see here, in June the USO was here, and now is here, much lower, and the gas was there, and it's still there, but the stocks are were still at the top while USO is here. So there is a little bit of catch up to do there. So since the crude oil broke its support, so then the stock have broken their support too, and there are quite a few sell signal today on oil stock like TransCanada and Trinidad and Cenovus and many others. Some still resist there, they haven't broken its support yet, but there are many that are started to be sold, like Ancana and many others. So it is clearly a downward movement on the energy sector. And for the gold, it's quite the same. So yesterday the gold broke down, so the gold stocks broke down also. There was numerous of sell signal yesterday, and most of these are maintaining the same direction today. So we are in a bearish situation for the gold, for the crude oil, and the mining as well. So you can see the gold going down, the gold stock going down, and the mining also. Tech is just making a correction because the stock was very strong, but the others are within now a second bearish cycle in a row. So London is the same too, and Hud Bay. So there's lots of pressure on the downside there, and even on the steel sector as well. Not this one. This one, Michel, is going good, but not the others like BHP Billiton and ArcelorMittal that has entered into a bearish cycle as well. So we have to avoid buying long anything right now because there is nothing that starts on the upside, and many sectors are into their second and third day on the downside, and some other are near breaking down as well. So look at even the telecom that were refusing to fall. Now there is some selling pressure on that sector as well. So I don't have is the question bar open? I don't have any question to answer, so we'll continue this analysis and trying to find okay what's nice on that market right now. Some stocks like Orbit are still holding; they are not affected by the market so far. And Stornoway either is still staying there, and we have quite a few others. Look at the mining sector, which is plunging, and and some are broken down like Labrador Iron Ore. But look at Dynasty, a little bit of Northern Dynasty, a little bit of pressure on the downside, but a very, very, very small volume because it's a different story for that stock. So so far it's still a hold, okay. And but if it would accelerate, then it would become a bearish signal there too. So there are a few stocks that are still holding. This morning I was looking at BlackBerry, and BlackBerry is breaking down too after a very nice bullish small uptrend and bullish cycle. I'd say now it's the other way around. So it start meeting encountering some selling pressure, and right now we'll look at the resources, and if you see that USO still applying some pressure on to the bottom of the day already, and the stocks too, you know, they're bouncing back right now. But if the crude oil keeps going down as it looks like right now, it's going to be again another bearish cycle. And on the gold stock, we've been testing this support many times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and it could also go lower as we see that there is no buyer, so it could be just, and we may be just about having another wave of sellers. So, and okay, we got a little pullback here on Nasdaq in New York, but it could be just very temporary because we've seen that before this morning, and none of them had continued, and sooner or later it came back down. I have a question here. What would you do with PSG in Toronto? PSG. No, I have to get to the right place. Okay, PSG. Performance Sport. You bought 2,346. Okay, so hold on. I know there was a big problem here, but the stock is recovering slowly. Let's see how it looks like in intraday. There's kind of an important resistance here, and you're in the money right now. The stock is 356, so you make 10 cents, and so you don't have much profit. So I mean, maybe it would be a good idea to put a stop loss at the price paid.
Find answers to your questions by emailing your host at btm@decisionplus.com.
5 good reasons to manage your investments with National Bank Direct Brokerage. Commission fees fixed at $9.95 anytime for all clients and starting at only $6.95 for active investors. No administrative fees if you hold at least $20,000 in your accounts. Registered accounts available in U.S. currency. Powerful tools to help you manage your portfolio. Award-winning customer service and satisfaction levels amongst the highest in the industry. To learn more, visit nbdb.ca or call us now.
Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try marketgurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above.
I have another question here by someone that has the software for free from National Bank. HTD bought at $8.90. Okay, so you're in the money right now because you bought it at $8.90. The stock is $9.57. and so you bought it here on the way up as the gold stocks were breaking down. So that's a nice move. I think there's still some potential on the downside for the gold stock. So you have some potential on the upside with HGD that goes the other way around. So this one, for those that don't know this, as the gold stocks are going down, HGD is going up because it's the bearish beta pros on gold stock. So so far, look right now, just to make sure you're gonna keep the money. It's 890. Okay, so you paid the price here. That's your cost of your HGD here, and the stock is there pushing towards the resistance here. Okay, so we see it better. So 890, you paid it here, and the stock is there. So just to make sure you're gonna keep most of the money, I'd say all of this. So in this case, because look, the up cycle would be a reverse if the HDD goes down to 930. So right now, what I would do, just to put a stop loss of all of your position at 890, sorry, at 930, okay? But if it doesn't happen, and then the stock breaks out, then we'll see where then after you could maybe take a profit. So right now you're making 890, you're making 70 cents, okay? So you could also sell half of the position and half at 930. So that's the two choice that you have. And okay, so that's all for the question. Let's have a look on the market again. So as I said, it was going to be probably just temporary, and it's what it looks like, because you know there has been this little rebound here in the next few minutes, but I think it's going to come back the other way, and that's how the Dow seems to be doing anyway. And the TSX never did that same rebound we saw in the US, and it's applying some more pressure on the downside right now, probably because of which sector? Oh, it is many sector. It is the financials that are putting pressure for a new low for the day, and the industrial as well, which were strong at the beginning, but now they're getting much weaker. So most sector right now are applying pressure from the vendors at on the bottom of the day. So that means we're up to 140 already, and if it breaks down once more, it's gonna go to 200. So that's about it for the day, you know. So the bullish momentum is dead, and that's where now in this correction we have to see, you know, the risk of seeing the market breaking down for much larger number is still there. And so we are at a very critical point right now. It's going to be the point of reversal where it's going to jump back up, or it's going to accelerate. And the way I look at all of the sectors, I mean, the risk of an acceleration on the downside is still there. So look at your position, at the price you paid, look at the actual situation, and if there is, because many sectors are breaking their support, so you must have stock that breaks their support too. And I think it's the time to reduce those. That's it. So and don't do too stupid move. Don't do drastic move either. But when the markets start going down, we start selling. So if it continues going down, we continue selling. And at the end, when the market went down quite a bit, we're very happy that we started at the right beginning. This is it for today, folks. Thank you very much for attending.